Well, hi, Finn. My name is Kristen, and I'm a family blogger. My website is genwymama.com, and I feature lots of Paw Patrol. I have two kids of my own. They're big fans, so I'm so excited to have you here today. And thank you for taking some time out of your day to chat with me.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. That's good. That's awesome.
So for starters, Ryder is a very well-known character. Obviously, it's been around for a while. What was it like taking on that role? Did you feel any pressure, like with the first time walking into that recording booth?
Yeah, it was really strange because it's the first ever animated movie I've done. So there are a lot of I was going in with a lot of unknowns, but it was really fun preparing for it and everything. And I was a bit nervous, but the director and writer Bob and Cal were really great. They really helped guide me and everything. It was a really neat process.
That's awesome. What was it like the first time you saw like your voice coming out of Ryder, like animated wise? What was that feeling like?
It was crazy. It really did feel surreal because I had been doing all this stuff for like 8 months at this point, and I hadn't really seen the animation or anything. So it was this crazy moment where it's like I'm Ryder in Paw Patrol. Like it didn't really feel real up until that point.
So when you were recording, you couldn't really have any reference to what was happening, like you were kind of in there blind or
Yeah, up until the last voice recording session, I got like on the last one, I got to see like the bare bones animation of a couple scenes, which was really neat. But it was surreal.
oh wow. Okay, so now I've heard you talk about it before, and I hope you'll share the story with me. The way you found out that you got the part is pretty funny. Do you mind sharing the story?
Yeah, so I was at school. I had done like 3 or 4 auditions up until this point, and I was at school and I was eating lunch, and my dad texted me and he said, "Come outside." So I got outside. I was worried, and I got into the car, and I got in the car. Both my parents are there, and my mom turned to me and she said, "Hello, Ryder." And it took me a second. Then I was like, "Oh my goodness, I'm Ryder." It was crazy.
They didn't make you go back to school, did they, that day?
I had to finish the day at school. Yeah.
Did you go in and like tell all your classmates, or did you have to keep it a secret?
I had to keep it on the down low because, just because there were so many unknowns at that point that I had to wait until the cast was released. So I told a couple of my close buddies, but besides that, I didn't tell anyone.
Now, have you been back to school since the film has released? What's the reaction been like from like classmates, teachers, even?
Well, it was really funny because like I left for a week to go to Toronto to do some publicity, and I left with no one knowing, and I came back with everyone knowing. So it was really funny seeing this like big change, and it was really funny. Yeah.
Now, in the movie, we see the pups all get special powers, super speed, you can fly, super stretchy. Now, if you could wake up tomorrow with a superpower, is there one that you would hope that you would get like for yourself? And then you could answer as Ryder too, if you'd like.
I think I would like super speed like Chase because I'd love to have super speed during like hockey or baseball or any of the sports I play. That'd be really fun.
And then Ryder kind of misses out. He doesn't get any powers. If you could give Ryder a power, what do you think he would benefit from, if anything?
Uh I think Ryder would like super speed too. I
Yeah,
don't know why. I just think he'd like super speed.
seems like it would be helpful for sure.
Yeah.
Now, all the pups, have all different types of personalities, and it's got to be hard, to try and manage all of them. But is there a pup that you relate to, or do you most relate to Ryder, like personality wise?
I think I'm not sure. I personally I think I really relate to Ryder. Maybe just because I was voicing Ryder that I've like, grown to appreciate him, but I'm not sure. Probably
Yeah.
Ryder.
Yeah. Now, what I've liked about the two movies so far is that we've kind of gotten some backstories on the pups. First, we kind of centered around Chase, and now the Mighty movie centers around Sky. Not saying that there will be a third one, but if there was, and you could pick a pup to focus on, who do you think deserves to get like their backstory out there, or who are you most interested to learn more about?
I think probably Rubble, in my opinion. I just think because he's really funny, it'd be cool to get a backstory on Rubble.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that they all have such interesting stories. And I know that I like seeing even how Ryder has gotten these pups in his life because he's got to manage a lot of pups. And I'm just, as a parent, I'm like, how do you have all these dogs just running
Yeah.
all the time? And so now the Mighty movie, Paw Patrol, the Mighty movie, is out on digital now and out on Blu-ray. Will you be hosting any like movie nights at your house where you watch with your friends, or are they like?
Yeah, I mean, my whole family, we're gonna get together and watch the movie again once we get the DVD once it comes out, and we're gonna all watch it for the holidays. Most of my friends, I think I'll probably invite over to watch it too because they think it's really funny. So
I'm sure like if they have siblings, I'm sure that they asked you like, can you call my sister as Ryder? Can you
yeah,
as a
lots of my friends have little siblings that are like into Paw Patrol, and they think it's really neat. Or like I'll when the movie was like in theaters or the trailers were in theaters, my friends would go see a movie and they'd see the trailer and they'd see that I'm in it, and so they text me saying, "Oh, that's so cool" and stuff.
That's awesome that you've had such a wonderful support system around you. Would you want to do more animated movies in the future, or would you like to do some live action, or maybe a mix of both?
Honestly, I think probably both, but I really enjoy both forms of
Mhm.
uh entertainment. They're both so fun to do, and I really enjoy it.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much again for taking time out of your day to chat with me. Like, I've seen the movie, I loved it. It's such a great story. I love the theme of kind of like, they really drive home like no pup is too small, right? Like that's like kind of the overarching theme. Is there any takeaways that you want and like the audience to get as they watch it?
Well, I think really, yeah, no pup's too small. No matter who you are, where you're from, your shape or size, you can always do something great no matter what.
That's awesome. Thank you again. And like I said, Paw Patrol the Mighty movie is available on digital now and will be hitting Blu ray DVD December 12th. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you.